What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugishu. We are back with another Wuthering Waves video. In this video, we are going to do another exploration quest. As you guys can see, I do have it marked on the... I have it tracked. So, but the one we're doing today is... what is it called? Hidden Dangers in Peaceful Life. So I just want to see... well, not really. I just want to get these exploration quests out of the way. And then I'll be able to... not worry about it later on. So I guess we'll just go here and just run there. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan for this video. Another exploration quest. I don't know how long this one's gonna take. I'm assuming they all vary, I guess, depending on the importance, maybe. No reason why I chose this one in particular. I just chose one and that was pretty much it. I also do like how if you're already started running, it doesn't consume any more stamina, it just stays. But here we are. Inquire Xiao Yu about the situation. What situation? I may have activated this, triggered this quest, I don't remember how, but what now? It's almost time, but the candidate is still not settled to send to the mine. Miss Tao Chi has already got so much on her plate. I shouldn't be troubling her with this. Shugishu, long time no see. Something the matter? I heard you complain from afar. Oh, did I? I was kind of troubled by the work, so maybe I raised the voice unconsciously. By the way, you have been in Jinzhou for a while. I think you are aware of the things around. I have a favor to ask you, on behalf of the Ministry of Development. Here, take a look at this. Xiaoyu takes out a small glass container in which some rock fragments are stored. What are these? These are samples of a mineral called lampilumen, which are smelting can be used as a semiconductor material in various industrial scenarios. That may be only one aspect of its value. As of now, my co-workers from Ordnance Division and Defense Division in the Ministry are joining efforts in hope of finding more applicational value of this mineral. However, the complicated structure of lampilumen renders experiment and processing very troublesome. This little bottle of samples is a result of multiple fussy processes. Luckily, our researchers have found a new direction after countless tries, that is liquefaction, which will allow us to look into some unknown natures of the mineral. The only problem is that the equipment in our labs cannot provide the condition for appropriate liquefaction. Carrying out the processing there will probably destroy... oops. I read that a little ahead of time. Whoops. Anyways, but then it came to our notice that the Tiger's small mine, the mineral's origin, might possess the key methods and equipment. So we made an appointment with the mine that samples will be tried today. However, an emergency meeting dragged our feet. Can't you reschedule it? No, we don't put off what can be done today. Things will only get trickier if we deal with it tomorrow. Could you send the samples to the Tiger Small Mine for me, if possible? Of course, the Ministry of Development will reward you. Doesn't sound too much of a problem, so I'll take that as a yes. Oh no, the meeting's about to begin. I have to hurry up. Take this, that's a sample you are delivering, and this is the Ministry's ID. We're counting on you. I don't think this is going to be that simple, is it? At least it doesn't seem like it should. Let's go teleport there. And I actually finally figured out these two? No, these two. Resonance beacons and then this lampilumen myriad. Literally like yesterday. Can't believe it took me that long to find it. Did I? Thought I did. Oh, I canceled tracking. Whoops. But yeah, I never went into the... I think I can show you guys. Yeah, right there. That part, I never went to the center of it. Like down there and looked that there was an opening. I thought it was just there. Just to be there. Just to be an elevator, I guess. But I need to track that quest again. Oh. And we are just gonna walk this way. Search for relevant personnel. Got it. Any random chests just sitting around that I can grab? Don't look like it. Oh, there is. But I'm right there. Dr. Hua, have you found him? Nope. Been everywhere he would show up. Didn't find him. Just like you. Uncle Hong has aged. Became less predictable. It's hard to find him even on an average day. Let's keep looking. We can't afford to have the refinery tower offline for too long. Excuse me. A traveling salesman? The mine is closed for business today. Please come back another day. Jinzhou's not far from here. You can take some rest there. You should stop rushing before the guests even say anything. Let him finish. Her, but okay. I'm here to deliver the samples for processing for Ministry of Development. Oh, I guess from the Ministry. Let me introduce myself. I'm the Doctor of the Mind. Why you? The tall guy beside me is Lei Li, head of miners here, and this is Modi, an expert of minerals from the Academy. I hope it's not Modi, because I'm just going to call him Modi. I heard of the sample appointment between the mine and the Ministry a couple of days ago. Now, what should I call you? Call me Shukishu. Well, I saw the photo attached in the Ministry's request. I thought it was a young girl who could easily get nervous. How come... I got the message and the photo from Uncle Hong, the senior officer-in-chief here. Look, this is the photo. He took the photo from Hua Yu. The girl on it looks nothing like you, who are much colder. You showed the ID to explain. Like I said, this person isn't me. Haha, this thing is legitimate. Maybe there was some little accidents back at the Ministry. Now I'll be straight. The mine is facing some problem too, regarding the Ministry's requests. Madi has more details. The refinery tower at the center of the mine is offline, but some of our minerals have to be processed with it. So does the samples from the Ministry. Now the mine is working on a solution to reboot the refinery tower. Similar events happened before, but our on-site engineers were always quick to fix them and put us back on track. However, he got injured recently when carrying out maintenance works on other equipment, so he was transferred to Jinzhou for recovery. And Uncle Hong was due to taking up the fixing job. He was responsible for the refinery tower back when he was young, so he's totally competent. When there were offline events, Uncle Hong was always there to troubleshoot and coordinate our forces to fix the problems. However, Uncle Hong didn't show up this time, and we couldn't find him everywhere in the mine. With his absence, the mine is having all kinds of difficulties dealing with the refinery tower. He's just slacking off, if I may comment. I bet it exhausted him to work so hard every time there was an event. Maybe now he's just hiding somewhere and peeking at us, saying, "Won't you let me rest, little brats?" I propose we all go back to our places and carry on with our jobs. The mine has to keep functioning even with the refinery tower offline. He'll show once he gets his rest. Are there any clues now? Clues. The miners said they met Uncle Hong around the transport lorries. We are sending more people to look if he's there. Let me be some help. More people mean greater possibility. Thank you. Jeez. So now we gotta look for Uncle Hong. Just so we can get this request done. And that's not gonna be the end of it, is it? Investigate clues near the transport vehicles. Okay. Nope. Like, where? Ah, I see it. Oh, I didn't grab that chest.
An unexpected discovery.
It's just back there, right? It's not that far. Hold on, guys. Let me go grab that real quick. I totally forgot about it because of that little dialogue. I don't want to like forget later and it'll just sit there.
Cherish every gain.
Anyways, sorry about that. I had to grab it, guys. I had to grab it. Loot is loot. No matter how little it is. I see another one over there. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to vault over that. A scrunched paper that reads, "The mine is getting so cold even though it's summer. Miss you, Mum." A pop magazine with 5 screaming young girls on the cover. Caption goes, "Let's get lost together." Oh, okay. Clues. Could be one out here, right? Ah. A journal with no name specified on the title page. The cover is made of cut newspaper. Head back and report the clues. I could have just gotten it on the way back. Oh well. I'm back. Oh, it's just you. Where could Uncle Hong be? You're back. Only you stayed. Running around with an aim only brings more trouble to the mine. Though the refinery tower is offline, most of our production is still running as usual. Keep the production running. Lately, Mahdi and others have to go back to their places. However, the refinery tower's issue must be addressed. Do you find anything about around the transport lorries? A journal. A cover made of newspaper. I think I've seen this somewhere. If I'm not wrong, this is Uncle Hong's journal. He always takes it with him. This helps me make sense of things. As he ages, his memory starts to show deviations. He starts to forget things. It's like a rubber that keeps erasing his past. He asked me of methods to slow down the fading of memories. I taught him two day-to-day tricks as support to the therapy. One is keywords, and the other is journaling. Keywords help him to find a general picture, while journals help him to correctly walk every step. Which one? Lost items are important traces of their original owner. True. That's right. If Uncle Hong is recording the important pieces of his days, he must have said something about the refinery tower. Let's read it. While you read the journal. Back at Jinzhou today with the transport truck, everyone I met said I grew old and mean. So I looked in the mirror and found that few of my leaves are there. Heavy rain today. Everyone got off work early. I don't know when this started, but I grew more and more scared of the dark. Nights are getting long and dull. You can tell that the symptoms are getting serious for Uncle Hong in the journal. Is that how the world feels to an old man? Maybe. You can sense that your functions are in recession, and that you are getting older. Let's keep on reading. The issue detection and reboot of the refinery tower. Found it. Right. The picture and the text are both consistent with the real refinery tower. If we follow the instructions in the journal, maybe we'll be able to fix the issue of the refinery tower. But our manpower is just too limited. I'll handle refinery tower. Really? We don't have many people available for now. So it's only too great if you're willing to help. You might be unfamiliar with the mine, though. I've arranged a helping hand for you. You'll meet him by the elevator. In the meantime, I'll try my best to find Uncle Hong. Thank you again for helping us to fix the refinery tower. Huh, I wonder who we are gonna work with. Oh no. Is it gonna be a random NPC? Probably. Seems like it. Looks like it. It's a boy. It's a boy. Hello. My brother told me everything about you. Hey, what a young helping hand. Huh? Don't you look down on me? There's simply no one who knows this mine better than me. Before we go, big sister, let's talk about my compensation. Greedy little boy, I'll tell your brother. Please, let me finish. I don't want money. Can you tell stories? All the grown-ups in the mine are great storytellers. I like them. And they say there are more stories that are more interesting from afar. I'm collecting stories now, so you should pay me with a story. I don't have one yet. Then pay me later. One day I'll leave here and travel to the farthest town. I hope I'll be able to tell a decent story to everyone when I'm back. Dad always teaches me and brother to say things out loud. If you have an interesting story, you must tell it to me. Let's go. Well, I would assume the reason why he knows the mine really well is because he's a kid. Kids like exploring places where they probably shouldn't be. Unless he was helping out, but... Couldn't I have just jumped down? Maybe. I didn't even realize this was an elevator until yesterday when I found out about the mine. The graph here says the reboot of the refinery tower takes a certain amount of time. First, secure a sufficient power supply. Whatever, something about power supply, right? I know who to turn to. Follow me. Alright, what do you want? These lazy new guys. I told them they must hand in a work log before concluding their shifts. They paid no attention. What if accidents happen? A familiar voice. Oh, what brings you here? A Huashi? Did Dr. Hua send you as peacemakers? He knew my fight with Mahdi. What are you talking about, Uncle Lei? My brother asked me to work with Shukashu to reboot the refinery tower. Refinery tower reboot? So you found Uncle Hong? He told Laylee about the journal and Uncle Hong's memories. So that's what it's about. I didn't know Uncle Hong could be so fragile. He's always so sound and capable. Though I work alongside him a lot, I can't tell that. Now give it to me. What else do you need? About the power supply of the mine. Yes, rebooting the refinery tower requires sufficient power. Uncle Lei, you know the best about the power equipment. What's your advice? Well, it's not as hard as you might imagine. We have a double circuits power system at the bottom of the mine. Either one can sustain the normal function of the mine. However, they cannot run in parallel. Forcing them to run in parallel could result in the breakers all around the mine and trip. What we can do is setting additional power from the outside and shutting down some devices from within, so we can focus the power on the refinery tower. Now, I'll shut down a necessary device and you'll find a spare power around the bottom of the mine. Then you'll set them up the base of the refinery tower. I'll let you know when everything's ready, okay? Can you tell me about that fight you mentioned? Ha, nothing serious. I always have fights with Mahdi. I just don't like his attitude. He works with a fantasy on his mind, bragging about his idea of coexistence with the TD to people in and out of the mine, saying that it's a crucial survival skill to coexist with novelty, and that we should give some thought about a life with TD. Some thought, ha. It makes no sense, keep thinking. I say he is a fantasist living in the ivory tower, not ready for the real struggles, and he becomes irritated whenever I say a few more words. Forget it, it's getting me furious again. Let's get back to the refinery tower. Wait, what is I'm not even gonna question it. Is this the tower? I'm gonna assume it is. I just thought it was an elevator, but oh well. Oh, down here. I was looking up. Wait, did I have to do... No, it's up there. Is the additional power setup? Yes, all ready and set. What about your part? One last step before ready. The switches to shut down the devices come in pairs. I might need you to switch down the other one simultaneously. Got it. Oh, what the heck? I didn't really look up, but are you there? Okay, then let's do this. Keep it simultaneous. I'll count 3. You'll count 2, and we'll count 1 together. Ready? I'll start counting. 2, 1. Some peripheral facilities have been shut down and the power supply to the refinery tower has been switched to the external circuit. It's working. The devices are being shut down. The power supply for the refinery tower should be sufficient now. Thank you for the help. If things are fine here, I'll be back to my job. Got a whole lot of things to do. Please carry on with the good work with the refinery tower. Washi discovered a new clue. About what? Uncle Hong? So it is... you should read something without the owner agreeing. I'm not peeping at others' privacy. Instead, I just found an excellent way to find Grandpa Hong. One of the stories I collected is about an uncommunicative detective and his assistant, a doctor, who work together to solve a lot of conundrums. The detective and his stories sometimes try to find clues from the suspect's past. Because a person's past often often contains hints of all the motives of the person's current behaviors. That's why I think focusing on today's entry is definitely the right direction. Earlier entries are still important resources. Makes a lot of sense. Now you know. Most of Grandpa Hong's entries are brief. He just describes the happenings and feelings of the today in a few sentences. But I did find some long, detailed entries, which I think are key to his whereabouts, such as this one. Oh man, that's short? You said few sentences. What are you talking about? This is a whole paragraph plus extra. Uncle Hong's Diary 1. The room was filled with clocks. I listened to the hands slowly ticking in darkness. I opened my eyes, but there was nothing here. Only the primitive darkness. I quickly got up and picked up a pen to record everything. The dream. Yes, it was a dream. This time I finally caught it and recorded it clearly. I do not possess the talent of a bard, nor do I have the fascinating legends of a traveler. I am simply an ordinary storyteller, combining the dream that troubles me with words. It all begins from the long winter season. The old captain at the harbor always had the same opening lines before setting sail, as a way to welcome the newly recruited young sailors. The ocean is always unknown to humanity, although humans have grasped the helm of progress time and time again, with wisdom and bravery. The ocean will never bow down to humanity. Countless disasters have befallen these ambitious individuals who venture into the ocean, and this tragedy continues to unfold. The old captain uttered each word with a dull tone, but it didn't matter. The sailors, excited for the upcoming voyage, simply applauded and cheered, without paying much attention to the words. The ship slowly left the shore. The young sailors felt nauseous from the rough voyage, with constant vomiting slowly draining their enthusiasm. A huge creature leapt out of the ocean, causing the young sailors to hide in the cabin, while the captain and the old sailors stood calmly on the deck. I will forgive your timidity this time, as it is your first encounter with it. Please remember its appearance. We call it the ancient whale. It is the disaster caused by the ocean. Mysterious and immensely powerful, it is the embodiment of demons of nature. Of course, when dealing with such unknown creatures, humans will not succumb. This is the first lesson of your voyage. Intermittent gunfire broke out on the sea surface, and more sailors joined a one-sided attack. Continuously pulling the trigger made them gradually forget their fear and also the reason why they were attacking the giant creature in front of them, which had not harmed them. Under the smoke, the ship slowly moved forward along the blood-red trail. That was just a story. Interesting story. But why did they attack the whale if it didn't even attack them to begin with? It is an incomplete story. It feels like it for real. True, the real point of the story remains unstated, plus there is a decent blank space. No matter what, the story looks like a half-finished one. Only Uncle Hong knows. The beginning of the story says that this is a recording of a dream. Do you think the feeling is a result of the dream itself? Once again, only Uncle Hong knows. Right, let's move on to the next step of the instructions. Couldn't we have just done that instead? Why would they attack it? To the middle floor. What now? Head to the next marked location. Sure. I think there's a puzzle right there that I haven't done because there was the item that I needed or the thing I needed wasn't there. The graph indicates that we have to reconfigure the refinery tower with the console. Let's find someone to talk to first. Can I do anything here? No, can't touch it. Sorry, I'm literally looking around for loot. Hydrogen plus oxygen equals hydrogen oxide. And which beaker did I put the product in again? Gotta run the reaction over. What is he talking to himself about? Wait. He? Isn't that a she? He seems to be asleep standing. Ha! That's amazing. Then we should leave him be. Let's go quietly. Why am I here? Wasn't I running an experiment just now? I couldn't be asleep while standing, could I? So he's awake now. So adults look equally foolish to me when they wake up. Brother's a liar. A young lady in black. And a kid? Who are... Am I still in a dream? You're waiting for a train. A train that will take you far away. Hey, who put this in my mouth? What train? Oh, I remember. Because the refinery tower is offline, the experiment has to stop, so I've come here to refresh myself. But I couldn't help but fall asleep. Maybe I'm just too tired after overnight experiment. Now that this isn't a dream, then you are... I'll watch the anew tell the drowsy researcher what happened. So many accidents while I'm locked in the lab. Right, if you're looking for the console, there is one outside the academy. Now I've had my rest, should be back in the lab. Good luck. The academy? Oh, just right here. The thing I was looking at, literally. Nope. That's wrong. That's wrong. No, if I go there... What? This is... this. It's not gonna be that... Oh my gosh, that's wrong too. Can I remove it? Why? Oh. Duh. Overthinking does not help. Big sister, is this what we should do? System initialize, verification required. A verification is required. Let's see if something is foreshadowed in the journal. I sat in one corner of the square table and piles of research materials were pushed in front of me by him. He was clearly talking incessantly with his mouth wide open, but all I heard were fragmented words and phrases. The mind, survival, balance. These words appeared one by one from beneath my pen without any connection. Yes, we were arguing. After pushing the materials aside, I forcefully hammered the table, releasing all the pent-up anger accumulated over the days. And that's why it's always good to wind down, because pent-up anger or emotions, not good. The entry is mostly about an argument with a researcher. No information about a passcode. Maybe we try this with brute force. You may not want to do that. If you fail to pass the verification for certain times, the console will be locked and the system will be forced shut down. The locking of the console will only delay the reboot of the refinery tower. Who the heck said that? I thought it was the console talking. Modi. Just follow the steps to pass the verification of the console and everything should be fine. We meet again. I heard from a co-worker about what you're up to and I thought you might find difficulties in passing the verification, so I came. Looks like it's right on time. Right on time. Aren't you that researcher who was fighting with Grandpa Hong in the journal? A fight? The journal? May I see the journal myself? Lottie takes the journal and starts reading. This feels like what would happen between me and Lei Li, but not researcher isn't me. Uncle Hong is a de facto teacher of mine, so I won't have fights like this with him. On the contrary, I respect him a lot, because he taught me one thing. There are not only cold hard figures in science, but also lively fantasies. For example, we often encounter an infinity symbol when doing research. To some scholars, the lazy 8 symbol might look like radio waves crossing the space. In another case, the symbol is an overturn to the knowledge of life in a sci-fi epic theater play that was on in Jinzhou. What play? It's just an example that just crossed my mind. You can have a look yourself at the Jinzhou theater yourself if you're interested. The play was about a catastrophe. To cope with it, humans decide to set their mother planet on a journey. In the play, a similar symbol was mentioned to hint at the relationship between digital life and reality. One symbol, and yet it is able to sketch so many colorful worlds in different ways. So maybe they are kind of hard to comprehend as of now. But so many truths are born in such unrealistic, fantasy-like languages. I always grow energetic when I think of this. And what does Laylee do? He would always respond to me with, full of crap, and neglect all those less probable things. The question about the coexistence of TD? So you've heard about it. Yes. Even if the probability is as small as 0.0001%, it still makes sense to me. Is this what you call researchers' obstinacy? You do know a lot. Now let's get on with the issue with the refinery tower. Yeah, please. The console's verification is done by line drawing. When you start the verification process, random images will be generated on the grid. You have to put your hand on the grid and the system will draw a line to connect the coordinates you touch. Repeated coordinates will not be recorded. Only when the order and the direction of the line you draw is right, the verification has passed. Alright, let's have a try. It's just the same thing. Oh no. That's for sure green. That's that. Then. Now you have mastered it. Now just put in the parameters as per the digits shown in the graph. Wait, but didn't I literally just do the same thing earlier? So complicated. We would screw up if Uncle Marty wasn't here to help. Nope, I wouldn't have. Just a lift a finger. When a parameter reset is successful, the system will adjust the refinery tower and the reboot will be done. Now the reboot can take some time. All we need is wait. Thank you for your effort. We don't have any information about Grandpa Hong's whereabouts though. Why don't we read more of the journal now? Oh no. I did find a pattern in the previous entries, though the events are various. They all happen in a few limited places. For example, Grandpa Hong often visits my brother's clinic. Went to the clinic today and had a routine examination as per Dr. Hua's instructions. Excuse me. Went to the clinic today. The medication is getting so bitter. Lucky Dr. Hua didn't find out. I hid candy in my palm. Furthermore, Grandpa Hong always reminds the lorry drivers at the transfer corridor of the purchase of day-to-day items the mine needs. The conversations are also kept here. Feels like the routes are set, and what Uncle Hong does is to walk them time after time. Then if Uncle Hong's memory goes wrong, will he go to these places in a journal, as he is used to going there? Possible indeed. However, these places are distributed throughout the mine. If we were to look for him at these places, it would take a lot of people. Give me a map of the mine. Have you come up with something? I have one at the Mines Institute. Just a few moments. Meet me at the gate in a while. After a period of time. You're here. This is the map you asked for. Mark the places in the journal on the map. It took you some time to mark the places mentioned in the journal on the map correctly. A large area indeed. The places Grandpa Hong goes to are centered at 3 different regions of the mine. Draw a circle with each of these regions as the center. I get your point. It's similar to triangulation. Draw 3 circles with 3 regions as centers, and the overlapping area is the area where Uncle Hong is most likely to show up. I get it. This greatly reduces the area we have to search. Nice idea. Though I don't know what you're talking about, it sounds amazing. Well done. The overlapping area is a corner in the upper living quarter. Let's go there and have a look. Oh, by the way, you can hand me the samples now. When the reboot's finished, we will start the procedures. However, it can't be done today as the reboot can take some time. Okay. I swear I can just fast travel or run, but it's okay. So that should be the place where he should be. I have a feeling that the reason why it isn't going to be like almost an hour, because we are past the half-hour mark, I would say. It's just looking for Uncle Hong. Because that's what it feels like right now. I don't know if we have to do anything about the samples after, but now... Oh, yeah, he's literally here, just getting food. At least, yeah, be sure owner. Bye, Uncle Hong. Take care when you go back, eh? Okay, okay. Tastes just like the old days, but I just can't help feeling empty. What was I going to do? Look, that's Grandpa Hong. We finally found you, Grandpa Hong. Everyone's been looking for you. You are Washi? Why look for me? Why are you scared of him? Great. Grandpa Hong remembers me. What are you talking about? I think you lost me. Washi and you tell the boss what happened in a low voice. Ah, that's why. I thought Uncle Hong came here after the maintenance work of the refinery tower as usual. I'm telling you, my culinary skills are passed down from my fathers. Uncle Hong would always come here and I'd have a good meal of Jinzhou stew each time he finished his work. My father would always say, food shortens the distance from home, and the distance between souls. That's why Jinzhou stew is not only a simple dish, it's an association of feelings. What's more, Jinzhou stew is particularly important to Uncle Hong, because the people sitting beside him here change all the time. And now, it's only him. Feels lonely to have meals on one's own. No wonder Grandpa Hong looks dull. Let's return the journal first. Uncle Hong took the journal. Despite the initial resistance, he read faster and faster as his hand turned the pages. Journal, that's it. I feel much settled now. Grandpa Hong, maybe we shouldn't ask too much now. Right, Grandpa Hong, we found your lost journal and fixed the reboot issue of the refinery tower. Besides, the guest from Ministry of Development is here to deliver the samples as agreed. That's this big sister beside me. Do you have any recollection of that? Yes, I do. Everything feels familiar again with the presence of this journal. I'm sorry for the fuss. Grandpa Hong still looks a bit strange. Let's take him to my brother. It's kind of late now. Like Uncle Marty said, the samples can't be tested as of now. Why don't you come here another day? Oh. I guess we're just gonna see... Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna see this whole thing through. But we possibly might have to, you know, figure out something about Grandpa Hong, I guess. That's a grand library. We don't want to go there. I wonder what's closer. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to... I guess help Grandpa Hong? Make him feel better? I don't know. Oh, we're high up.
It is not.
Technically, this is nope, because it's lower, is it? I didn't know this was high up. So I guess we'll just keep gliding. Anything I can loot, possibly. Always looking for loot. Oh, we gotta go. Yep. I definitely chose the longer option. Yeah, because literally... Yeah, the other one was right there, so I still went back the other way like an idiot. I went back like an idiot. Oh well, I just wanted to try. Any chests once again? Maybe. No? Alright. Where is she? Xiao Yu. You're back. Everything well? Sounds like a lot of twists and turns at the mine, so we'll have to collect the samples on another day. An argument over whether to coexist with TD or not. It seems to me that they take you as a member of the ministry and let you know their secret inadvertently. What secret? There was a crisis of TD years ago at that mine. Wait, I have a message. I was like, wait, why is she scared? Some follow-up work to do about the meeting just now. I was trying to chat with you a little more. Maybe next time. Take this. It's a reward from the ministry. I'll see you. Wait, is that it? Oh, no way. Guys, was that really it? I expected like 20 minutes longer. Like an hour? That 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 didn't take too. Oh, this one has a part 2. Xiao Yu wants to continue the previous topic. Wait for Xiao Yu's message. So, how long do I wait? That's the real question. Well, I guess that's it for today's video, guys. I didn't expect it to end in like 40 minutes. To be honest, I was kind of wanting a little more because obviously the whole erstwhile, just kidding. Because the whole thing with Mr. Hong still, oh, Mr. Hong, Uncle Hong still looking strange and all that, so I kind of, maybe that's like a follow-up to it. Also these samples and all that. Maybe the whole idea with, I don't know. I just didn't know there was gonna be a second part to it so soon, but I really didn't expect that. So I just don't know how long we're gonna wait, but if it does become available tomorrow, then I guess depends what time tomorrow. I guess it'll be okay. If it does appear tomorrow at around this time where I'm ending this video, then it should be okay. I guess it should be okay. If not, we'll probably end up just doing a different exploration quest. We'll see what happens. So I guess with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys that make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know, I guess, how you guys are doing in the game. I don't really want to ask too much about the exploration quest because I kind of just want to figure it out myself because I don't know how long I'm going to wait. I'm assume a couple hours to possibly a day. So I'll just sit here and wait and check whenever I log in again later to hunt down some echoes to bring up my databank, because I do want to raise it to level 15 so I can start getting 5-star echoes, and I'm almost there. As you can see, 40 more. And I should be able to get it to 15 and start getting 5 stars. So pretty much just trying to get all of these to, what's this, the purple. So not that much left. It shouldn't be too hard. Most likely once I get a few more I'll be able to get to 15, but I'll just get everything to purple first, or level up first, and then maybe it'll just drop it a 5-star version of it and just increase my data bank even further. So yeah, that's pretty much my plan for later when I go check to see if the story quest is available. But if not, then I'm gonna check tomorrow morning and see if it's gonna work out. But yeah, just let me know what you guys are up to in the game. Farming for echoes, I would assume, possibly, because there's nothing really much going on. We do have the Overdash Club event, but it's literally just a challenge, so it's not really too bad. And then obviously there are some other stuff. I think I still need to do this. There's still 22 days, so I'll probably do that. But I kind of just want to focus on the other stuff for now. As in side quests, exploring, getting all the chests, beating challenges, and getting my data bank higher by collecting more echoes. So that I can eventually start farming for echoes for the team. Or for characters that I'm pretty much going to use, so... With that being said, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.